Alright, well, it's time for another review. Smackdown, another wrestling show is done. Smackdown is in the books. And yeah, as I noted yesterday, if you did not see my yesterday's video, there was a bunch of WWE releases that happened during SmackDown and before SmackDown. So yeah, check that out. And it's this SmackDown. There's also some call-ups from NXT on the show, and one thing I did forget to mention about the releases, this comes like business. I mean, business is business, and it sucks, but yeah. They didn't really need to cut all those people, but it's a greedy organization, so what do you expect? So, yeah, SmackDown's in the book, so we'll do a review on that. So, Jacob Fatu into the ring for a promo wearing a Fatu tank top. The fans liked him. Fatu said that on Monday Night Raw he told Roman Reigns he doesn't want that title, but he needed that title. Fatu said Reigns told him that the truth is right. I just want to check something here quickly. Yesterday I had how did I do that yesterday? Okay. Well, I hope you can hear me. Alright, so. And then Fatu admitted that the truth is that he's right. Fatu said it's something he's been hearing his whole life. Fatu said Reigns claims that Fatu isn't ready, so he should step into the ring and prove it. The Usos duo of Jimmy and Jay made their entrance to join cousin Jacob in the ring. The real last name is Fatu, like Jacob. Jimmy told Fatu to go after Cody Rhodes with the WWE title. He should come after the OTC. Roman Reigns. Jimmy told Fatu to run the play with him and join the family. The fans booed as they chanted Fatu for Jacob. Jay said that it's too late for all of that, little cousin. Jay said that Fatu stepped up and opened his mouth, so you are in deep end now, and we'll see if you can swim. Jay said he wants respect from Roman. Jay said that you should walk right up to him, look him in the eye, and get ready for war. Jay said he's going to bring it. So Jacob Fatu has been really good. Like his promo works, like he's definitely over with the crowd, but I don't see him beating Roman Reigns, unfortunately. And then Tama Tonga, and then Solo Sikoa walked out with the MFTs to join his brothers. The Usos were lying to Fatu, so Solo said that the Usos didn't bring Jacob to WWE. Solo did. Solo wondered if the Usos would teach Fatu how to yeet. Solo said don't listen to the Usos. Solo claimed he could beat Reigns with Solo's help. Solo said you don't need any army to beat Reigns, and Solo has an army. Tama Tonga took the microphone from Solo, wondering why they were wasting their time with this. Tama told Solo that Jacob is a lost cause. Tama claimed Fatu couldn't beat Roman, as he said he couldn't beat Solo. That led to Fatu super kicking Tama. guess they got to figure out what to do with MFTs now, because they don't have the white 6 anymore. Yeah. There was some family bickering regarding the World Heavyweight title held by Roman Reigns, who wasn't even on the show. The Usos were booed for advising Fatu to go after Cody the WWE title instead. So, don't know how I feel about having another Bloodline stable in 2026, but guess we'll see what this all leads up to. So the next match was Kiana James versus Tiffany Stratton. I was a bit distracted in this match because I was making that video during this match, but this was a great match. It looked like it was a good match. That looked pretty competitive. With Tiffany Stratton becoming the new United States champion. Like, why they couldn't do this at WrestleMania, I have no idea. They could have easily put in this match at WrestleMania, considering they had all that time. Now, the key spot in the match was when Julia accidentally punched James on the apron after Stratton moved. Due to that, James was not able to help Julia, or maybe she didn't want to help her. Julia did well in matches with the U.S. title on the line, but WWE team did not feature the U.S. title enough during Julia's reign. Perhaps now it will get a bigger spotlight now that Tiffany Stratton has the championship. Then they showed Danhausen at Miz's house earlier. The Miz answered the door, and Danhausen was already in the house. Miz wondered how Danhausen found his house. Miz wanted Danhausen to leave. Danhausen was in Miz's pool. The house is on the golf course at Allegiant Stadium. In the background, Danhausen was in Miz's second pool. Miz tried attacking Danhausen, but he moved, and Miz jumped into the pool. So, and then now the new women's United States champion, Tiffany Stratton, was interviewed by Kathy Kelly. Stratton says she came up short at the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber as the runner-up, but now she's a champion again. And she'll show why WWE runs on Tiffy time. And now Brie and Paige made their entrance as the new Women's Tag Team Champions. Paige made her return at WrestleMania, and now they are the champions. Brie said it feels good to be a champion. Brie said that even though she was sad that Nikki Bella couldn't compete, she is happy she could call a friend who is like a sister. That Diva's era is back. Brie said welcome back to Paige. I'd like to welcome back. Paige says she's back and asked the fans if they missed her. Paige said it was a hectic week, but it was one hell of a week. Paige said it was a wonderful way to come home. Paige said she is proud to be with Brie, and they walked out of WrestleMania as the tag team champions. And then Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss made their entrance in Wrestling Clear. Flair said it's good to see Paige back. Bliss said it's good even though Paige pinned Alexa Bliss. And Bliss made it clear that they are coming for the titles. Flair said if you want to prove it's your house, then prove by facing Flair and Bliss. Paige and Brie accepted the match for tonight. Paige called for a referee to get out there, so Charlie Robinson ran out. And this match went about 2 minutes because the debuting JC Jane showed up with her stable as the Fatal Influence Trio joined Smackdown. Jade, Hadley, and Reed attacked Flair, Bliss, and Bella. Jade superkicked Flair and Paige. And they are really good. The fans got a huge reaction from the fans. Jade and Hadley were on NXT for over 4 years. And yeah, so it's good to see that they finally got called up. I predicted that JC Jade was going to go. From what I see of this Fatal, I don't watch NXT, but from what I see of this Fatal influence, yeah, they're going to do really good on the main roster, hopefully. Now, Cody Rhodes did a promo. I don't know if it's just me, but ever since this whole TKO thing and the Matt McAfee thing, Cody's promos have actually been decent. It's not the same thing every week. Cody said he was battered at WrestleMania. The only superpower that he has is that he always gets back up. Cody said that this run started 4 years ago. Around the corner from here, Cody said that he wanted to send a message at WrestleMania. Cody talked about getting stitches, staples around his eye, and staples on the back of his head. Cody said that after the bell, Orton gave him a punch to the head, and Cody's still standing here. Cody said he has a message from a sadistic and condescending Sami Zayn, who called Cody the Golden Boy. Ooh. Cody said he was adored in gold, and Cody said he'll be gold, his family would be gold, his friends would be gold, and all of his fans would be gold. Cody said that the most important message he wants to send to the outside sources that kept interjecting in his WrestleMania plans and getting involved in the Nightmare Factory. That would be TKO. You guys are 0-3. Send your best and count your money and mind your damn business. And Cody said whether you're from NXT, Raw, Smackdown, wherever it may be, he's WWE champion, and he's easy to find and hard to beat. Cody can kind of put good promo when he wants to. And this one was good. Wasn't his usual shtick. And then Solo spoke to his MFTs backstage, saying they need to win the tag team titles. Tonga Lord asked Solo about Jacob Fatu, and Solo, don't worry about it. Solo said he'll show Jacob he can't beat Roman without telling them. So, yeah, so it was Damian Priest and R-Truth versus the MFTs. And this match went 8 minutes with Damian Priest and R-Truth getting the win. These matches that Priest and Truth have finally continued to be entertaining. It's a typical WWE style tag team match with the faces making the hot tag team and going from there. Priest made the blind tag at the perfect time to set up the win. And then there was a skit afterwards, the match, with the continuation of Danhausen at the Miz's house. Danhausen was at the Miz's golf simulator. Danhausen hit Miz in the groin with a golf club. Danhausen stole the slimy one from the Miz's trophy case. Danhausen left with the slimy one as the lovely Maurice was showing outside the house. The Miz tried to show something to Danhausen, who ducked and hit Maurice. It was chocolate powder. Danhausen stole the Miz's daughter's bike and drove away. And then Trick Williams cut a promo that he won the U.S. title. And yeah, then Ayani was there. And Ayani said he was there to stay because if he's the anointed one, then he's the prophecy. Trick and Yachty talked about the bond, saying if Trick is Michael Jackson, then Trick is Quincy Jones. And if Trick is Mike Tyson, then Yachty is like Don King. Yeah, Trick mentioned his pepper steppers. Yachty was throwing money that led to the gingerbread man hitting Trick in the back with a cane he had. Yachty didn't see it coming. And then the gingerbread man revealed himself to be Sami Zayn. So that led to huge boos from the crowd. They chanted, "You suck it, Zayn." Trick staggered back to his feet by the turnbuckles, and Zayn hit a haluva kick to Trick's face. So that's a cheap attack by Sami Zayn to solidify his heel turn. So next up was The Miz and Danhausen. This match went 3 minutes. When The Miz made his entrance, he noticed Danhausen had taped his name onto the Slammy Award. Grabbed the Slammy, and Danhausen grabbed the ropes, led to a crossbody block. Danhausen jumped off the turnbuckle with head scissors. Miz attacked with a forearm to the back. Miz stomped on Danhausen. Miz and Wilson posed together by the apron after Danhausen was knocked down. He sat up like the Undertaker, and Danhausen said, "You are cursed." There was pile that shot up near Miz and Kit, so Danhausen did the most devastating move of all the sports entertainment, the surprise roll-up. To the, holy crap. Taking the pinfall win. And then Rhea Ripley came out with a huge pop. Ripley said she's finally a champion again. And then Ripley set up Wrestlemania on the grand stage. Jade actually proved that she can go. Ripley said it's her time to prove that the WWE champion is the fighting champion. And then the Fatal Influence trio of JC Jade, Fallon Highland, and Lady Reid appeared. Jade was booed heavily and said she waited long enough to get here, so respect her. The fans were really booing Jade a lot. And it was hard for her to talk. Yeah, JC Jade did so well with the crowd here. She just goes along with the crowd. The booing was so loud for Jade for some reason, and Jade said she loved it. Ripley praised JC Jade that taking out that many legends is quite impressive, but she told us to stop while she's ahead. Emily said thanks, but no thanks. So the heat on JC for that promo was massive. And then next up was Rhea Ripley versus JC Jade with Fatal Influence. This match went 10 minutes. This match was actually on the way to be a really good match until it got interfered by the Fatal Distraction. They attacked Rhea Ripley while nobody tried to help Ripley. The fans were booing loudly. Jade hit a rolling encore elbow smash on Ripley to put her down. Charlotte Flair would talk about the Fatal Influence attacking multiple people. Ripley asked if they had a problem. Liz said we need to take care of Fatal Influence. Flair says she'll take care of JCJ next week, unlike some people, and stand at Ripley. Ooh, shot fired. Bliss said to Ripley, "Is not you." Flair is just like that. So it appeared that Ricky Saints will be coming to Smackdown from NXT, the former Ricky Starks from AEW. So, yeah, we'll see what he'll do. And the main event is Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. This match went 11 minutes. A clean, decisive win for Jacob Fatu after Sikoa's buddies interfered throughout the match. It was obvious that Solo had no shot to win here, and it was all about giving Fatu a big win to set him up for Backlash against Roman Reigns. After the match, the MFTs attacked Fatu, so the Usos went to ringside. After Fatu told the Usos that he doesn't need help, Fatu kicked a steel chair that Tama was holding. Fatu got a hold of a steel chair, so he hit Tama and JC with the chair shots at the back. Fatu put chair shots all around. And Fatu looked at the Usos and said, "You'll see them on Monday." So it was a pretty decent show. There was a lot of newcomers. Some of these newcomers are going to be major stars, hopefully. Just hope they know what they're doing on the main roster. So let me know what you think of Smackdown. The Fatal Influence was good. The Ripley stuff was good. The women's stuff was good. Cody Rhodes had a decent promo. And yeah, Tiffany Stratton is the new U.S. champion. So I'll probably be playing some Final Fantasy VII tonight, so I'll see you there. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. What is it?